Welcome to Irie News Channel, where you can expect to get cutting-edge news, views, and reviews. Don't go away. We will be right back.
Good day, a big welcome to all my listeners on this Sunday Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers listening. I wish for you a relaxing day. Today I'm going to kick it off with the news of Marian Hall, aka Lady Saw's impending return to the dancehall space and what persons think about this decision. So let us backtrack. The Queen of Dancehall, Lady Saw, a 43-year-old veteran, took to Instagram to inform the world that she will be canceling her upcoming shows because she is now a servant of the Lord. This was certainly not the first time Hall has professed her devotion to God. This would be her second baptism. While a few of her followers on Instagram reminded her of this, most were supportive and encouraged her spiritual journey. The dancehall queen told the fans, "This is my last performance on Reggae Sumfest, my last performance in the dancehall. I am going to do gospel music," hoping to convince herself during her set at Reggae Sumfest dancehall night. "I'm retiring because I hate the business. Dancehall too wicked. I'm not loving it anymore, so I am going to be baptized." However, there were some who speculated that she may have made her decision prematurely because she was still grieving for the loss of her colleague, Sing J. Jordan J. Capri Phillips, who was buried in the University of the West Indies Mona Chapel on Monday. Phillips died on December 4. She had been comatose following a tragic car crash on November 23 in the Barbican area of St. Andrew. She was just 23 years old. So, after Lady Saw's first announcement, the next update that the Queen made was that she was baptized. "I am now washed of all my sins," she declared. "The Lord has been speaking to me for years, and I have been dodging him," Marian Hall testified. This is an interview she did back in 2016 after her transition.
Welcome back. She enters 2016, a brand new woman, leaving her raunchy and iconic dancehall moniker permanently for a leap of faith.
Heaven, I wanna get to heaven.
This after arguably one of her best years as queen of the dancehall, which includes leading a surge of women in the genre, closing dancehall night at Reggae Sumfest, and declared the artist of that festival.
The world appreciates me.
But ironically, it was at the funeral of one of the surging women that she received the inspiration to take the ultimate leap of faith, a calling she had been grappling with for quite some time. The former dancehall queen Lady Saw we're talking about, now Minister Marian Hall.
Take my voice, but leave my lips, so God can read them when I wish.
Marian?
Yes, thanks for having me.
What have you done with Lady Saw?
Oh, she's lost.
She's lost.
Yes, she gone somewhere like how me said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." She back there too.
So we shall not address you as
No.
Lady Saw from now on.
No, the Lord told me while I was in the realm that I'm Minister Hall. At one point I hear Evangelist Hall. But I'm okay with Miss Hall or Marian Hall. Evangelist will come because I don't reach this yet. I don't think so. I mean, I'm preaching like an evangelist, you know, but he will tell me when.
All right, talk a little bit about the response you've received since this. I mean, how are people responding?
It's quite a lot. It was so much that I was just locked in the house for a while, avoiding calls. I got so many emails, WhatsApp, like my phone is so, the number is so global now than it was before. I'm getting calls from Belgium, you know, all over Europe, London, America. It's wonderful though.
Yes.
It's wonderful. The only part of it that I was kind of scared of was it was like people bombarding me. Everybody wants a piece of me. Everybody wants you to invest. I have a proposal, you know, and I'm so-and-so with Christian here. Be careful of this Christian. Be careful of other Christians. Be careful of some people. They're under the wrong spirit. They're, you know, so I was confused. Like, I'm like, God, talk to me now. Talk to me now, because I thought I left all that.
Lots of
you know, on the other side.
Even in Christendom.
Yeah, like people warning you about, you know, Christians, and if you follow them, you just get scared. But I'm listening to the voice of the Lord.
Some people are calling the move all kinds of things, negative stuff, at best impulsive. How do you deal with that? How do you respond?
I don't hear, like, God just blocked my ear from all the negative, really. I'm hearing of other females talking, but I'm like, you know what, God? Teach me to be humble. You know, and this morning I got a scripture from a bishop, from Pastor Bailey, and it was about staying away from certain things, you know? So I'm not going down that road. But it had nothing to do with me. I didn't do it. The Lord just came and said, this is my time, and I'm not allowing you to run around anymore and say, oh, I'm going to give my life to you. And it has nothing to do with me. I didn't have no control of it, because when the Lord said, go baptize now, I remember saying, but Lord, it's Monday. All the churches are closed. And I remember saying, if I baptize now based on who I was, this lady who just, you know, God rest her soul, you know, got laid to rest. And he said, go now. I called my sister and I said, I have to get baptized now. The Lord said I should get baptized now. And she called a lady, and the lady called a bishop. And the bishop was on his way home and said he would normally is out of range. And he don't know why he stopped, but he ended up going back to the church and baptizing. When he said go now, you know that if I didn't go now, I wouldn't go tomorrow or the next day or the next day.
Because this is something that you've been pondering for quite some time, lady. So let's take a look at this tape.
Okay.
Lately, I've been feeling more of, you know, more of God.
Oh, really?
And I've been going to church and all them things, so you may never know.
So
but me love me dancehall, you see.
So God is calling you?
He has been calling me for a long time. I was a Christian once, you know, getting a spirit and all them things, you know.
Yes.
Seriously. Church,
so you have been baptized before?
Yes. You know that over the years, when I perform and go home, I can't sleep, only my man knew about it. When I go overboard, it's like I feel bad, and I keep humming and talking to God and can't fall asleep. He used to say, Marion, go to your bed now. It ride me. So I'm in it, but don't really feel good about it. So him did still beat me, you know? So my time to give the rest of my life to him, eh?
I am sorry if I disappoint any promoters. I have to go in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. I accept, Lord. I accept, Lord. I am ready, Lord, because you are now ready in the name of Jesus.
All right. So isn't that answering the question of you being impulsive and it's just sudden? Because it had been. Those of us. Yes.
You see how long that's been going on? When I did the last Sunfest, the one that I closed, everything I asked of the Lord was given to me that morning. Everything. I don't even have to repeat what it was, but I see everything. And that morning, I felt so humble and I felt like an angel. I had no nervousness, no nothing. And I knew from there and then that it's time. And the other shows I do after that is like, you know, I just didn't feel it. And I keep complaining to my family that I need to come off of the road, you know. I get tired of the road, I get tired of this job, I get tired of it. You know, dancehall for me was, I started out loving it, but then there was so much hate, envy, grudge, jealousy, lies, betrayal. You know, there were so many women who turned against me because of where I was up here. And it's like they tried to turn the world against me, but because I'm so clean in here, they could never turn people against me no matter what they do. And I just wanted to just leave it because it's like, I can't even tell you, but impulsive, God is not impulsive. When I was at the funeral, I was talking to God. I remember when the pastor was talking about a story about a few people who went to heaven. Like, for instance, I went to heaven and I saw you. And I'm like, but God, I wait win for that door piano empty for people and goat. You know? And I look over there again and I say, but I was Suzette do up here. No, she did, you know, or whatever she had done. And the Lord turned to me and said, you know, it's the same thing everybody asking about you. What are you doing here? So right there and then I realized that there's a space in heaven for me. And when I saw Jay, they brought the casket up, you know. I don't know if it was me or the Lord who said that could have been me.
Yes.
And I was like, God, if I should leave, if I should pass away tomorrow, and my soul is not right with you, where do I go? You know? And we start having reasoning, me and God start talk. So I say, so Lord, I want to give my life, yes, but what happened from here? How may I support, you know, because that has always been one of my main factors, supporting the family and all this, you know. And him said, church.
Why did you feel the need to apologize to some of your colleagues in music?
The promoter?
Some of the women in music, some of your
I didn't, it has nothing to do with me.
You did not apologize?
It did not, it's God do it.
Okay.
Let me explain. I was at the church and I heard that Spice and Tifa was there. One was upstairs, one was at the back. So I was thinking how we live, you know, that we have to be separated like that. But then I said, God, me can't stay around them people, I know me, I leave. And the voice said, forgive them and love them. And I remember I was doing an interview with somebody, and I said, the Lord said I should love and forgive them. And then like God goes, so boop, and said, and ask for their forgiveness. I'm like, Lord, I haven't done anything. They're the ones who interfere with me over the years. But God didn't want to hear that. Love has no pride. Somebody told me that years ago, and now I see what it meant. And like God just him just said, tell it. And I said, and he said, I should ask for their forgiveness. And that is when the 3 names come up.
Okay, so it was forgiveness that you were asking for, and not so much that you felt that you did anything to them that deserve an apology.
Right, I was saying that to God.
Because Spice is asking about, she's confused about your
She's
apology.
not confused, that's her. She's just playing fool to catch wise. I'm not apologizing for me. In my world, I wouldn't be apologizing over there. Oh. But the Lord tell me to love them and forgive them and also ask for their forgiveness. You know what he's talking about? Me and Spice have been cussing each other on Facebook, on Twitter. The most nasty things were said between her and I. So God didn't see, like, I'm not innocent. She said something, I said something that might have offended her. She offended me, so God said, ask for forgiveness and forgive.
Okay.
And my pride is nowhere in there because God is dealing with it. Tifa, I don't even know what happened with her, why we become enemies. You know, it has to do with my ex getting a girl pregnant by the name of Trisha, not Tifa. And even when she knew, she didn't say anything. I'm good with that. God said apologize. Maka, me and her, same war business. So me apologize and me beg for forgiveness and ask for their forgiveness. If they don't want to forgive me, it's fine. I forgive you all because I'm a new woman and I'm right with God and God accepts all that. You know what I say? So it no matter if mankind want to accept it or not or give it. You know, when somebody acts stupid like, I'm confused. Confused about what? You and I have been warring for years, cussing each other bad all over the world. People see it. Mm-hmm. So I do apologize for that, even to the fans.
Talk a little bit about the fallout in terms of bookings, in terms of recording, unfinished business for you in your career.
As I say, I have nothing to do with it. God just came in and snatched me from the devil. Yeah? I couldn't do nothing about it. So I'm just paying back people, you know.
So you've lost millions of dollars.
I won't say how much I've lost, but it doesn't matter to me. I woke up yesterday, was it? Yeah. And I went on my balcony and I was telling someone on the phone and my sister that I feel so different. I feel so light and happy and new. You know, like somebody would say, I woke up feeling like $1 million. I felt more than that. I felt like the weight is off my shoulder. I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't.
So even though Lady Saw spoke about her disappointment as it relates to how persons were seeking to exploit her, she seemed as if she has made up her mind on her Christian journey. So then, what could have led her to this?
I am not if I preach, you attack me. What sense does it make? Preaching, only for you to attack me and do all kind of evil against me. It's best I'm out there with you and you do the evil to me and I deal with you out there. You attack me out there and I will just deal with it. How about that? I come out of here, get out of Christianity, yeah, and you attack me out there. How about that? Face to face then. I'm sick of people messing with me. Sick of you lying about me. Sick about you just attacking you evil people. And there's one person that set up a lot of people against me, and you better pray. Because I'm coming out, I'm going to take you out. Yeah? Because you the one who set up a whole lot of people. You're wicked, you're bad mind, you're grudgeful, you're jealous. And you started this.
So after that video, she went on her Facebook page and she wrote this. I'm about to make some of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life, which may take me back to a place where I would never dream of going back, but seems to be heading back there from this moment on. I know that many will curse me out and said they have predicted it, but what can I say? Sometimes you just don't have any fight left. Please do not call my phone or send me any emails trying to find out what's happening with me, 'cause not much true love is out there for me anyway. May God help us all in these times. So it is this video and the post that persons are using to speculate that dancehall star Lady Saw Marian Hall will be returning to the dancehall, as it seems that she has some scores to settle. However, while some persons are saying that she should just forget about the church because they are all vipers and go back to the dancehall where she was loved, revered, and respected, there are other persons who are saying that she has made her decision and that she should stick by it. Even Muta has weighed in on the matter, and we will hear what he has to say shortly.
You know what's the problem with Lady Saw? Lady Saw was not going to church. So Lady Saw did not know how church people operate. Her friend died. She got into a state of shock and she ran into church out of fear. What Lady Saw don't know is that all of us who are going to church are still doing our dirty blogs and going to church, still doing our dirty songs and going to church, still sleeping with whoever we want to sleep with and going to church. Spice is still doing what she's doing and still calling upon Jesus. Sansia is still doing what she's doing and still calling upon Jesus. Rihanna is still doing what she's doing. Beyonce is still doing what they are doing. But Lady Saw made this great big shift. So she didn't spend enough time in Christendom to know that we church people, we are bitter, we are unkind, we are selfish, we are all for ourselves, and we are very hateful. If she was in the world and fall on hard times, they would bust a sting and give her some money. Nobody in church not helping you. The meanest people you can find is we church people. Because we bad mind. And as I say, we just go to church because we don't want to go to dancehall, because we picnic them are going to cast judgment on us and our children are going to think to say. And a lot of us parents don't have any voice. It's our children rule us. So we can't go to dance because our children are going and them goodly abuse us when we go home. So that is what Lady Saw did wrong. She should have just do like what everybody else do. Go to church, worship our God and still do our spread out and our skin out and our whatever, like what everybody else do. Nobody holier than Spice. So that lady saw do wrong. Lady saw make church people trick her. Them can't trick me. Come here, them a do. Secondly, we in a church. We give the most jacket. We give the most bun. We do everything what everybody else a do. Check what's happening with the pastors them now. And that lady saw do wrong. Should have never give up our business.
Yes, we have discussed this thing where it lady saw. Me say, lady saw. You mean say after all that you was saying, over how much years you have been converted to Christianity, all that you was saying up to this point, you never believe what you say? Me can't believe say you don't believe what you say. How could you make people make you make such a drastic move? If you come back in as something that you have denounced, decried, leaked down, if Rasta say fire burn it and all them something there. How could you make that move now if you come on the internet and say you have to go back in another world and now for show them say you not take no more of them madness? You know how much madness go on, and me always use myself. You know how much things people say about me over the years, especially when me dep on them program, yeah. And me now budge. So what is it that spur you to become a Christian? And now, well, we hear you say what is spurring you to come out of the Christianity. When you could have still, as the little girls, the lady when me see on the thing say, you could have still a cock out and a stretch out and I say what you say, and still a ball out Jesus Christ when you're amongst yourself. Just like when me see most of the one them, I don't know, most of the dancehall artists them who are claim, you know, them go up on them knees and pray to Father. And then really and truly, when you check them are do the worst things them, decadent and otherwise. What is it what kind of spirit take over? I wonder if Shamara could have get ladies up on the radio before this program had done. Because, you know, me no want to just talk toward that way, you know. But it's like me couldn't keep it in because me I watch her talk and me I say, but wait, ladies, man, no Rasta, you no care where one do you out there. And that was when you're out there. And now you're in them attack at things against you. You go tell me, say no, because them attack things against you, that is why you go answer them. What you answering them for? What happen when you answer them? More things that will come down by you now. And you know that too. You know, say, you will be lashed here, there, and everywhere. Me not go lash you. Me not go lash you, know. But me know, say, if a one is true to where them a deal with, and you come out publicly and make people believe, say, this is your life from now on, and you don't cry every other thing out there. Wow. It's a really terrible thing, man. Terrible thing, ladies are. And Marian all, whatsoever name you're going to go by now. But it is not good. It is not good. Because you are loved by the dancehall crew. And you are loved by the Christian mindset. People praise you. When you come for a rebel salute, people say, yes, Marian, you change good, really. Yes. And now, not even 10 years after, you come now and say you're going to change. So what you going to change? After you done beat the people them and whip them with your words and come on and sting and some face or whatsoever them do. After you do all of that now, what you going to do after that? What you going to do? You going to go back to Christianity? Or you going to just go and stay there so? They want the mindset to tell you, say, them way of life there, go and carry you to hell. They say, you're going to go to hell now. Yeah, because if you go curse people, for show them say you are the hottest dancer, this and you are the that. And then after you're done, beat them and lash them. What next? What next? I wonder if you're going to turn to Rasta or Islam.
Now, what do you have to say? Do you believe that she should stay in the church, or do you believe that she should go back to the dance hall where she says that she belongs? Who are you with? Are you with Muta or are you with the lady? Let me know in the comment section. And as usual, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. What good?